takes it to the basket and draws the foul and will go to the line shooting 2.
Emma Marsh got a little piece of the arm there. Got to get a rebounder for Henry Ford. That's 2 fouls on Marsh. 2 fouls are like 4 when you have such a short bench.
Misses both free throws. Bragg with the short shot, no good. And the jump ball and the possession will go over to Henry Ford. 32-27, 2:24 here in quarter number 2. Kendall Kelsey walking it up the floor. Kelsey. Don't know how she got that up. Found some room somehow. Count the bucket.
Nice aggressive move by Kelsey. Don't look now. Turnover. The chance for Henry Ford to either cut it to 1 or tie it up.
Kelsey again off the glass. Kelsey has become that spark. 1-point lead. And Gillette commits the foul.
Didn't have to foul, but remember when I said I wanted somebody else to join the party, Jeff? Well, welcome to the party. Number 1 for Henry Ford College, Kendall Kelsey. Nice move offensively to the basket. Now that foul, Gillette could have just, she's there at the basket, got to sometimes be smart.
Rogers misses the free throw. Rogers gets her own rebound and the putback.
4-point play.
36-31. Minute 25 remaining here in the first half. Smith from outside. Might have shot that one just a little too quick. WC 3 down for the easy layup. That was Watson. Long jumper in and out. Gillette with the rebound and the putback.
Nice pass by Dunbar. Dunbar is resigned to the fact that she's going to share the basketball and knows her role.
Bragg for 2. 40-33. WC3 in the lead. Smith will go to the line shooting 2.
With the hair, Landon Smith's got to be about 6'2", and she's playing like it right now too. So
she's definitely playing big.
Well, we got to appreciate that. I mean, Henry Ford traditionally has been pretty small. They can't seem to find this 6-footer, which is big in women's basketball. You get a taller girl that can rebound, play the ball.
$15 seconds remaining in the quarter or in the half. Oh, and a foul, which will send number 5, Watson, to the line.
Yeah, Dunbar's got 2. Very important 9.7 seconds here for Henry Ford. Got to secure the rebound here. Well, she made it, so one shot.
Yep. Watson makes both free throws. 42 to 34. Nice jumper from the outside. Good job right at the buzzer. As
just what the doctor ordered, right
yes,
there.
It was.
You had to have it right there. Great job.
Emma Marth with a big-time shot to end the first half. 42 to 37 your score. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. I'm Jeff Lowe along with Eric Pate bringing you all the action. We'll be right back with the second half after this. Welcome back. We're about to start the second half of play from Dearborn, Michigan, the home of the Hawks here at Henry Ford College. 42-37 is your halftime score. And what did you think of that first half, Eric Payton?
When I look at the first half, I just think that Henry Ford played much better in the second quarter, but they certainly have to get some defensive stops. I think statistically, you look at it, it's not too bad. But they got out-rebounded. They got doubled on the board, on the glass, 30-15. You got to cut that out. You can't get his team second shots. Conversely, they were getting one shot offensively at one point in the first half. So Henry Ford's got to crash the boards.
Gillette with the bounce pass over to Promise Dunbar, but Dunbar couldn't finish. Kelsey with the long shot. That one goes in and out.
Landon Smith jammed that finger on the rebound. She looks like she wants out, but she's hanging in there.
Kelsey Smith and Gillette were leading the way for Henry Ford in that first half. Kelsey with 10 points, Smith with 11, and Gillette with 10.
That pointy finger on her left hand, she's grimacing, she's shaking it. Kind of a rough go for her. Talking about Landon Smith, who had a very nice first half.
Let's see if she can shake that off.
And 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals for Landon in the first half.
Well, she grabbed the rebound, so she shook off that injured finger.
I think she's okay. Nice pass.
Yes.
I think she's okay. She played it to the tee.
Violation. Hawks ball going down.
And then on the defensive end, comes right back and makes a nice defensive stance.
Shout out to Tune Up, man. Woke me up. Public address announcer, Tune Up, man. Caught an offensive foul there. Wow.
Foul 15, Dunbar.
Illegal screen. Come on. That's her third foul. That's big. Because now you got to start thinking about sitting her down.
And she's one of your primary ball handlers. Looking inside. Smith on the floor.
Jump ball. Hawks ball.
Jump ball will go over to the Hawks. So Landon Smith making some big plays here early in this second half.
Just see what Henry Ford coach Perez does. I think they're going to ride with Dunbar. But she's got to avoid pick up another foul this quarter. It's safe to say that.
Nice hard move to the basket. Kelsey with a nice drive.
Was it ever?
Three-pointer is good. And Kier Kelly. Kelsey trying to make some space. Good sidestep move. The bank is open.
Marsh puts it up there, and I tell you, that last shot before the half the net didn't move. It's safe to say that Henry Ford is getting a team contribution tonight, and that's what you're going to need to snap this 6-game losing streak.
46-44. Smith with the rebound. On the run. Dunbar from outside.
Dunbar had 4 steals in the first half. Those are the things in the box score that surprise you. But the girl is playing good defense.
Dunbar forces the turnover. Gillette. Kelsey and Gillette team up to tie it up. All tied up at 46.
Nice contribution there. Good hustle.
Foul on the play. They send Watson to the line.
Wayne County here from the free throw line, 6 of 11. And Henry Ford was not much better, 8 for 14 in the first half. Good defensive play by Marsh. You got to love that.
Dunbar going to the basket. And draws the foul.
At the line, shooting. Promise, Dunbar. Shoot 2.
Promise Dunbar, everyone has a tendency to look at the scoring column, but she's got 4 steals in the first half and probably 2 more here in the second. And she was here last year. I always kind of look at her and I'm concerned, hey, is she too heavy? Hey, this is what she is. She is who she is. And she's leading by example, trying to do the best she can, playing as hard as she can.
Well, she knocks down 2 big free throws right there, gives Henry Ford a 2-point lead, 48-46.
Good play. Henry Ford didn't get caught in a scramble or diving all over the floor or committing a silly foul.
A nice look inside. There's Dunbar again. Tried to get her hand on it, not able to.
Now she traveled at least twice.
That's off the glass for the easy 2. All tied up at 48.
Just she traveled twice.
Kelsey with the bounce.
Gotta love it. What can you say about that? That's a nice little step through.
Rogers found a lane and some space and went straight to the basket and ties it up at 50. Quick timeout being called.
Popcorn, candy, lots of candies, cold beverages. It's the home of the Hawks.
5:06 on the clock here at Henry Ford.
Well, Jeff, I am impressed that tied at 50 here, halfway through the third quarter. If Henry Ford can sustain this, it's a winnable game. As you know, these winners get long. As long as these losing streaks have been over the years in the women's program in particular. So it's important for Henry Ford to continue this pace, continue this intensity, play with consistency, play hard, don't commit silly fouls. You don't want to leave this quarter with someone with 4 fouls. That's a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm concerned. These 5 players, these starters, have been on the floor for a long time. Gillette, Marsh, Dunbar, Kelsey, and Smith. They've a lot of minutes. But, hey, if coach has got to ride him. I think he thinks that bench is short and then doesn't want to use it unless he has to.
Kelsey, the primary ball handler, looking for some room. High and hard off the glass, coming up empty. 4:49 and counting. Big step right there for WC3.
I hate the Euro step.
McPherson.
I hate the Euro step. She did it textbook, and I still don't like it. Now, can I say this before we there's a foul there on Wayne County. Go ahead and call it.
Go ahead.
That foul was on number 44, Kamira Bragg. But on the Henry Ford side, Marsh has got to do Smith a favor and give her a nice pass. That's too many times she's done that.
Bounce pass was a little too hard. We're going to take a break right here. 4:32, 50-52 your score. We'll be right back with more basketball after this. .432 here in the third quarter. 50-52 your score with WC3 with a 2-point lead. Inside to Smith. Nice off the glass. Landon Smith ties it up.
You're getting the opportunities, and Henry Ford has got to continue to try to take advantage of them and take the lead.
Gillette. Gillette finding some room and attacking the basket.
You got to love her first step, and you got to love her decisions, her determination to say, hey, I'm driving to the basket.
Air ball and an easy 2 after the air ball, all tied up at 54.
You got to box out, and you got to want to rebound.
Kelsey to the basket, loses the handle. Quickly back the other way.
Dunbar. She let her, but it was too far. Oh, I could see the turnover about to happen. Those extended minutes right there, they showed on that possession. On that one there, boy. Henry Ford's getting that ball back here off another turnover. And we got to look at these turnovers for Wayne County. 14-5 in the first half.
That shot is off the mark. And off the hands of Smith.
Smith's
and
tired.
over to
She's tired.
WC3, you're right. You can see the fatigue.
You got to give her about a 2-minute blow right now. Critical moment right here for Henry Ford.
Nice look inside. Morgan McPherson. Three-point shot off the mark.
And see, you got a quick possession there, and it hurts because you get nothing out of it, and now it starts to play on your mind. You don't convert. They come down and convert. It's a big swing.
Wayne County looking to go inside. 58-54.
And a game that's been nip and tuck. Now, Henry Ford finds himself down 4. Critical possession.
Smith. It's going to be a foul on number 5.
Yeah, Journey Hyman Marsh. Good substitution by Perez.
2:09 here in the third. Dunbar not able to finish on that one.
See, now you're in danger of being down 3 possessions.
Jump ball, and the possession will stay with the Wildcats. Hard off the glass, Gillette with the rebound. Dunbar in the open floor for 3. Kelsey, it's good.
Man, that was big time by Kelsey. She didn't hesitate.
No, she didn't.
Got to her spot, took the shot.
58-57, 1-point lead for Wayne County.
Man, the tune-up man is energized tonight. And maybe he's having an infectious effect positively on the Hawks.
Dunbar for 3, no good. Nice floating jump shot by Kelly. Under a minute here in quarter number 3. Dunbar from outside. Not able to connect again from that corner.
She's still quick hands.
Dunbar with the steal. Good job defensively. Kelsey for 3.
You can't fall in love with a 3 ball. Just because the line is there doesn't mean you have to shoot behind it every time. I don't mind that foul as long as it's not Gillette's 3rd.
No.
Second, so that's not too bad.
Okay.
It's not bad. Now, if you're Wayne County, you got to just hit free throws. It's deplorable that you miss as many as they have so far tonight. I guess she answered my criticism, huh?
Yeah, Watson calmly knocks that one down.
Kid out of Avondale High School.
Knocks them both down. 62-57. Off the foot of Smith. And over to Wayne County.
Finally get a good pass, entry pass from Marsh to Smith, and it goes off Smith's foot. That's Buzzard's luck.
To end the quarter, whistles blow, and that's going to be a 3-point foul shot.
Yep. And, you know, I got to be honest with you. Kendall Kelsey did foul her. I know we're their home announcers, but you got to be careful on that play, on it, especially the last play of the quarter.
Pearson stepped to the line and missed the first one. It's 2 out of 3. 64 to 57. You score here at the end of the third. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this with more basketball. Henry Ford.
The Hawks on band for the final quarter.
64 to 57, Wayne County with the lead as we start this fourth quarter. And Dunbar can't handle the pass.
Hawks ball.
Take care of the basketball. The same theme that we had in the first quarter applies here in the fourth for Henry Ford. Take care of the ball and create a nice shot off of your offense.
Good hustle by Smith. She drew the foul on number 5, Watson. So Smith will take it out on the side. Looks like, Henry Ford will take it out on the side.
And Wayne County bailed Henry Ford out by fouling Smith, who was somewhat out of control. Looked like she was going to fall out of bounds.
Kelsey looking for some room. 3-point shot. Nothing but iron. Yeah, a whole lot of contact right there, Smith.
Now Landon Smith has 4 fouls. That's not good for Henry Ford.
Watson at the line. Been pretty consistent on from the free throw line. Makes them both.
For a long stretch of time, this was a tie game, a 2-point game, a 3-point game, and now Wayne County's got a little bit of control here.
No careless ball handling at the top.
I think fatigue, that disease that makes cowards of us all, has set in on the Henry Ford Hawks.
Smith.
They got to find a second win, a third win, a fourth win immediately.
Nice baseline move. Nana Neves step through. That's McPherson with the last 2-pointer.
Yeah, she carried it on that one.
Yes, she did.
There's no argument there.
72-59, 8:06 remaining. Long jumper off the mark.
Out of bounds, Hawks.
Well, you get to the point now with Henry Ford, they got to make a run, cut it to single digits, and see what happens at the 4-minute mark.
Smith, nice strong move to the basket, draws the foul. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
At the line shooting 2, number 2, Landon Smith.
I forgot when the girls' game where they reset the women's game where they reset the fouls after every quarter. No more 1-and-1 time. It's going to be important for Henry Ford to move their feet, box out. And I think you got to think about some trapping to get that ball back at some point.
Landon Smith will check out. This is an important point in the game that she's checking out in. Henry Ford applying a little pressure, forces a turnover. 72-61. Kelsey to the basket.
I like what Marsh did. She just ran along the dribbler that became a shooter. Didn't touch her, just ran along the side of her, step for step. Didn't commit a silly foul.
(72-61), 7:01 remaining. Nice look inside. And Moss for the easy 2.
Good pass. Hyman Moss, man, I tell you. But then you come right back down here on defense. And you give it up. It's all about stops at this point for Henry Ford. Down 11. That's a good amount of time that's left. And I see Coach Perez is trying to get his girls a blow. But somebody's got to rebound, and somebody's got to want to play defense.
Smith has just checked back into the game for Henry Ford. Gillette hard to the basket. Smith tried to grab the rebound. Good defensive stand by Henry Ford. Approaching the 6-minute mark. Kelsey from outside. No good.
Can't get it all in one bite. It's going to take time.
Watson for the easy two. Kelsey. Big time three right there. 10-point lead, 76-66.
Nice three. Now we need some D.
Henry Ford takes a full timeout. With that timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. We'll be right back with more basketball after this. (76-66) your score. 5:23 remaining in the contest. Wayne County with the ball. For the most part, Henry Ford has done a good job in containing Bragg. As Bragg took that shot right there, their best player on the team. She hadn't done very much this game. Dunbar with the rebound. That one goes off of Dunbar, out of bounds. And
it's funny you mentioned Bragg. Here's a young lady who, Kamira Bragg, kid out of Mumford, plays for Wayne County. She's a bigger girl, and yet they haven't used her inside. She penetrates. They haven't used her inside. Gillette timed that perfectly. You need that. Now they're down to 8, but yet Wayne County's had more success going inside.
Yeah. Bragg with a shot, gets the roll. Kelsey, long three-pointer off the mark.
I thought Journey Hyman Moss gave them some good minutes. And if I'm not mistaken, she was on the squad last year. Nice player. Scrappy. No lift on those legs from Smith, so shot fell short. Skimmed the rim.
Man.
Yeah, and Charles Watson.
Watson.
Out of Avondale. I sure hope that is not the Hawks' last stand, but they look tired.
And Smith is called for the foul.
I think that might be 5 if that's on her. Oh. It's her third one, so.
Number 3. Rogers will go to the line shooting 2. Makes them both. 82-68, 3:42 and counting. Kelsey, jumper off the mark.
Now you're getting to the danger zone, Jeff. You're down 14. You don't have any lift on your legs. Your feet feel like they're stuck in the mud. And then you give up a layup. And you're down 16. Biggest lead of the game.
Just that quick. 84-68. Kelsey from outside.
And your threes are going air ball. Which I haven't seen those tonight, air balls. So if you're at Wayne County, now you're pulling out. You're not going fast.
Wayne County taking some time off the clock, 6 seconds on the shot clock. And they forced the jump ball.
Hawks ball going down.
Oh, that was kind of rough. That was rough to watch.
Kelsey for 3. And the foul is going to be called on Landon Smith, and she just can't believe it.
That's her 5th foul, and she is really protesting this. I didn't like the call, but at this point, there is no replay. That was a bad call. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. I mean, they're tussling, and she wasn't the aggressor. When I say she, I'm talking about
Landon Smith.
Landon Smith, Henry Ford College. That is a bad call, but that's her 5th foul nonetheless. So with the final 2 minutes and some change, Henry Ford's going to play without a kid and Landon Smith that scores, she's been a scorer tonight. She's been a rebounder. When they've had some good rebounding, you need her down the stretch. That's what I'm trying to say.
Henry Henry Ford will take a full timeout with 2:10 remaining in the contest. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network. (84-68) your score. And Wayne County Community College in control at this point.
Two minutes remaining.
All in all, I think they've done a good job on Bragg, who is Wayne County's leading scorer, but that's the good news. The bad news is they haven't rebounded, and they haven't given up. They haven't played great defense, as evidence of the 84 points they've allowed. Talking about the Hawks.
Kelsey with the ball. Dunbar with the travel.
Dunbar wants to get in the scorebook, and rightfully so, but she's exhausted. Men are starting to trickle out and get loose. Time for their game. It's looks like the losing streak will continue for the women. In a game that Henry Ford competed tonight. That's for doggone sure.
It's a 2-point shot. Kelly. Under a minute remaining. Dunbar looking for some room.
Yeah, Dunbar wants in the scoring stats on the stat sheet. I know the feeling. You get in there, boy, and look up and haven't scored. You fed everyone else. I shouldn't make an MGM bet or anything like this, but that should be totally against the law. But Dunbar's going to shoot. She won it back.
Kelsey from outside. Gillette snatches down the rebound and on the run. Gillette hard off the glass. What a rebound. She was on her back on the floor and got that rebound. That was Watson with that rebound for WC3. Your final score, 86-68. Your final thoughts real quick on this one.
Well, I just think Henry Ford competed, but they dug themselves a big hole early. Their starters played a lot of minutes, and they just don't have enough size or girth to get a lot of rebounds, and it showed tonight.
Once again, your final score, 86-68. We'll be right back with more basketball. The men from Henry Ford and the men from Wayne County coming your way. You're watching Henry Ford basketball on the Henry Ford streaming network.